cute little like it's not technically a knife. It's like a knife, but it's not. It's like jagged, and it's like you can wear it like a ring. It's really awesome. But anyway, so we went on this walk, and the reason why I have all this protection is for, like, you never know. There have been javelinas out here, and they are known to attack, and they travel in groups. I mean, they're cute and all, but they're also, dangerous, I think, and scary. So, also we have coyotes, and, there's been stray dogs, things like that. So the mace, I mean, of course, I'm not going to use the other, like that scary device, the ring, unless I'm in a desperate situation. But otherwise, it's just the mace, And I've actually been maced when I was in high school. My friend was testing it out, and she just did it behind my back, behind me. She didn't think it would like affect me, but it was like I could feel it like whoosh come forward, and it went in my face. But actually, it wasn't as bad as like being sprayed, I think, directly. So I wasn't maced like to the full extent, full on, so I mean, it burned a little bit, but it wasn't terrible. But anyway, so I'm hoping that a full face of mace would stop someone in their tracks. So anyway, yeah, I did that. And then lately just been so busy. My mom she had her knee replaced, so I've been going over there quite often and helping her and my stepdad, because his back is not the best. So going over there and like doing little things, and getting their mail, taking their garbage out, checking on them, whatever, giving them some company, because my stepdad gets out, but my mom, she can't get out right now. Like, I think for the next at least probably 4 weeks she has to stay in. So anyway, but then the other thing going on is I was going to talk about this friend of mine who okay, let's just put it this way. This friend of mine is terrible. Well, in my opinion, okay? This is all my opinion. And so she's terrible at picking boyfriends, people, dating, whatever. She doesn't, I tell her she doesn't have the best picker. Just for some backstory there, like the first guy she was really serious with, I was like, oh my gosh, this is not gonna work. This is just not going to work, because this guy is just not, he just doesn't, he's not for you, when when you know. So he just, I don't know, like, there was a lot of passion there between them, and he made her laugh, and he's a good person. He is, to this day, he's a good person. But I just knew, like, not for her. And I tried to warn her. I'm like, look, you're gonna get into this, and this isn't gonna end well, and you're gonna be like, why? But with that first guy, she still talks to him, and they're okay. I mean, she does say to me, oh my Lord, like, how was I ever with him? Like, that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I know, I tried to tell you, girlfriend. I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't listen. But it's just like with anything, you tell somebody, don't do this, they're not going to listen to you. They're just going to do it, and they're going to spin their wheels and waste their time. And then years down the road, they're going to be like, oh gosh, but hey, what can you do? So then, after that guy, I can stand for a while to be around him. The second guy, my goodness, y'all, oh my gosh, like, he was the worst. Like, you couldn't talk to him. He stared. He made no effort. He was just bizarre. He just was not good, you know. Creepy. Yeah, creepy. So, tried to warn her, said, please, 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 please don't date this guy. Gave, like, reasons, like, you know, I told you on the first one not to date him. I was right. Please, I know this one is just, not good, not gonna work out. Of course, she dates him, you know, and, stays with him for a little bit. It's never that great, the relationship, right? It's just not. And eventually they break up and go their separate ways, and she does not keep in touch, does not talk to this guy. Cannot believe she dated him. It's just so, probably, I think she's embarrassed she dated him because it was that bad. So anyway, she goes for a while again and meets this third guy. Now this one is like deception. You know that guy when you think, oh my gosh, I've found at least someone who's decent and someone who, you know, has it all going for him, and yeah, this one is a good one, and you're not embarrassed, and like that, and then I met him, and I was like, oh, kidding it, I could not have a conversation with this guy, and right off the bat, I thought he was, I don't know, you can say that's on, I'll just spell, he was an ASSHOLE, like, the things he would say, I was like, did that just come out of your mouth? But you know, this time around, I went into this third relationship with her, telling myself, do not get involved, do not tell her no, like, I kind of told her, okay, yeah, you know, I'm not like over the top about this one, but you are, and you're just like so giddy and happy, and I love seeing her that way, you know. And also, I was like, well, hey, you know, maybe he'll be okay, and I can just put up with him, which I tried. I really did. All I did was try. I mean, I tried hard with this one, and I did my best not to say much. It would come out. Let me tell you, it did come out. There were times I just couldn't hide it I vented, like, to people, and somehow it would come out. But, you know, I was still really trying, and even got to a point where I was like, wow, this is happening. Like, this is gonna go forward, and she's gonna be with this guy, and kind of getting like, okay, this can work. And, you know, I wasn't around this person often. She was, and so I was like, well, hey, the few times that I'm around him, you know, I can deal with it. Yeah, I'm good, I can do this, I'm strong. And I care about her, so I was trying. Well, guess what, everybody? He breaks up with her, right? Breaks her heart. Like, she tells me, you know, he's done, you know, she tried, she made every effort for them to stay together, and she's just devastated, crying to me. It was awful, but you know what I'm gonna say, I was like, yes, good riddance, man, he's gone. Isn't that awful? I know, it's so bad, but I felt bad for her, of course I felt bad for her, and I'm like, I want her to quickly, you know, work on herself, be around her friends and family, get over this and quickly move on and find someone else, because everybody that she's not with this guy that she was absolutely mad about. And she shouldn't have been, let me tell you. He is not for her. He is not for her. He's all about himself. And anyway. So I was just so happy. And I think that was one of the best days I'd had since, he came into the picture. I was like, yes. So anyway, guess what? Oh my gosh. So she never stopped talking to him. She never stopped texting him. And then the other day she saw him and it's like, what are you doing? I want to scream. What are you doing? And what I don't get is like how he thinks he can come back around. Like when he burned that bridge and like, so, put that over there. So, I've got to get through these because these, I've been sitting here forever, so I'll work on these now. So anyway, and I just want to scream like, this is not going to work. Like, what are you going to do when you bring him around and everyone's like, secretly like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? What does that, like, I guess it's just hard because you want the best for her, you care about her and love her, but then you're like, what are you doing? But then you're also thinking to yourself, like, why are you taking this guy back after what he did to you? And you're listening to what other people said after he dumped you. And, why are you, like, are you that, I don't know, like, why aren't you thinking about, like, I watch all these shows and stuff like these, shows where people are dating others and these people like say, oh, I wouldn't date this person or I wouldn't be with this person if my family didn't approve. Well, why isn't this friend saying to herself, my friends and family are not approving of this guy and they don't want me to be with him or whatever. They want the best for me. So, I mean, yeah, like I said, like with everybody, no matter who it is, you can talk to them till you're blue in the face and you can say, don't do this, do that, but they're just gonna do what they want to do. They're not gonna listen to you. They really aren't. They might listen to you a little bit, but they're not gonna do what you want them to do. Their heart is like saying, and their mind is not saying, just their heart is like, I'm in love with this person, I want to be with this person, this is gonna work out. And they're like, oh, I'm gonna prove to you that it will or whatever, and that you'll come around. Yeah, you might fake it, but you can't, like, it's hard because you can't like be around that person and change the way you feel about them, that you just don't click, that you just don't, there's just something off and you don't like that person, you just can't get rid of that. So my question is, what do you do? Like, do you just suck it up? I mean, you have to, right? I guess I don't want to lose that friend, I don't want to lose that friendship, so I just have to suck it up and just be that person, that bigger person that's like, okay, hi, how are you? Okay, I don't have to be around them for so long. I don't have to be around them all the time. Yes, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. It's so difficult. But I don't know, like, do you lose the friendship because life is too short, and do you really want to be around somebody who you can't stand being around? I mean, it is that bad. It really is. It's that bad. So I don't know. It's just a terrible situation, but such is life, isn't it? That's life for you. That's life. It's like anything. You have to work with people that you don't like, right? So I guess if you can work with people you don't like, you can suck it up and be around somebody you don't like, just for the sake of your friends, so that you can still be friends and be around that person. I guess. I know I'm answering my own question, but I'm just like, I guess I'm more venting than anything. But anyway, yeah. I guess it's nice then, because lately when I've been around my mom, like, oh my gosh, it's so rough to see her in pain from her surgery and like recovering. So maybe this is like a good distraction for me to be sidelined by this happening now with my friend. Still talking to this guy and like, oh, it's hard, y'all. Anyway, like I said, I'll do a little bit of this for you. Let you listen to this. This is such a beautiful bead right here. I love the shiny ones. This one's the best right here. It doesn't want to come out though, that's for sure. It's like, no. Come on, out of there. Yes. There we go. See, look how shiny that one is. So